Alright, we just spent a half day trekking on Etna. We're very tired. We almost made a number of mistakes. Maybe we made some mistakes.
We made a number of mistakes,
Okay.
which he will tell you later.
Which we learned from, and we're gonna share our knowledge with you. So when you come on Etna, you don't end up like we did. One thing about Mount Etna is that it's very confusing when you think about going. You don't know if you should book something or not. All you need to do is just show up at the Rifugio Sapienza, and there will be several guides and activities ready to do on the spot. So you don't really need to book anything. You can just go straight there. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see how that works out. Don't forget the water. But we're making the sandwiches, no?
We can make it there. No?
This is the highest I've made a sandwich. Salmon sandwich at 3,000 meters.
Okay, sunscreen time, my love.
Good to go. And then we're gonna bring it to the hike as well, so we can keep reapplying it every couple of hours. The worst thing you can do is not bring sunscreen on a mountain. Alright, let's talk about Etna. The first question might be what to wear. So we're talking about over 2,000 meters altitude minimum. Winter, you need to really cover up, and it's full of snow, so you can even actually snowboard or ski on Mount Etna in winter. So cover up properly. It's gonna be very cold. Same in autumn. In spring and summer. In spring you can bring long pants, a long sleeve t-shirt or a t-shirt, and maybe a small hoodie and a jacket on top. We're bringing layers to make sure, because it's actually a very good day. So we have I have a t-shirt and a light jacket, and I'm bringing a sweater just in case. In summer you could even go with shorts and a t-shirt and maybe a light jacket. But in July and August, bring tons of water, because the sun is gonna be scorching hot up there and you're gonna get dehydrated very fast, especially if you do the longer hikes. Before reaching Rifugio Sapienza, you will find Crateri Silvestri at almost 2,000 meters altitude. These are 5 perfectly aligned craters that are very easy to explore on your own while walking around. We also found a nice man selling souvenirs with a pet goat. From Rifugio Sapienza you can go on a number of tours. We have summarized them at the end of the video. We decided to take the cable car and hire a guide that took us on a 4.5 hours hike. It was totally worth it. Have a look for yourself.
This is the highest I've made a sandwich. Salmon sandwich at 3,000 meters. The sandwich is like the truth. I have to swallow.
hike was tiring but very rewarding and we learned a lot. Here's a breakdown of the different types of activities you can do on Etna and their cost. If you feel like riding a quad, for example, you can hire a quad for 100 euros, and there's a guided tour on quad that will take you to the west side of the volcano, where you also can explore some caves and some forest. If rather than going west you want to go higher in altitude, you can either go up yourself to 2500 meters, which will take you 1.5 hours to 2 hours depending on your fitness level, or you can take a shortcut and use the cable car that will take you there in about 20 minutes. Once you reach that height, you can still hike around a bit, but there's a limit on how high you can go without a guide. That's why we decided to spend another 50 euros each and hire a guide that took us on a 5 hours hike around the volcano. And throughout the excursion, the volcanological guide was able to explain to us a lot about the geography, the history, and the geology of the volcano. So we totally recommend that. Another option to go higher up without having to hike is to get a 4x4 bus. This costs around 30 euros per person and will take you on a little tour of 2 to 3 hours. The guided tours include the equipment like helmet, jackets, and boots. But if you decide to do it on your own and you didn't bring any equipment, don't worry, because down at the parking lot you can rent equipment for as little as 5 euros. If you're visiting Etna, you're probably staying in Catania, so you should subscribe, because in our next episode we will show you how to spend the perfect 24 hours in the city of the elephant.